Ryan Little. Ryan Little.
No! First one? First one? Oh, no! Come on! Come on! You're still alive! You're still alive! No! Oh, God! Come here. Eat. You went up in the... Eric coming in like every night. Light him up.
Jack it up.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Shiny! 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 We have to get Merlin. We have to get Merlin. What is it? What is it? What is it? Water orb, I have this. Done. Tabby, go. Ooh. Oh my God.
You know what the stakes are for this.
What, I see for the couch?
Our marriage.
Microphone check. Bro. Microphone check. Check 2 1 2. What you gonna do when we got the Harry Potter trio cast for you bars? Oh my gosh. I knew it. I called it. I said if it's not cast within the next month or so, then they're gonna delay. I knew it was coming. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What up, KP? What up, everybody over on Twitch? And of course, my peeps over on YouTube. Oh my gosh. The day has come. Let's freaking go, bro. Oh, and they look so cute. Yo, this your boy James from XpectoGO. Bring you guys the latest and greatest in Harry Potter content. And today we are here for a surprise and unannounced live stream because breaking news, we have officially all the official stuff, confirmation, first looks, all of it, of the Golden Trio for the upcoming Harry Potter TV series that's going to be on HBO Max, courtesy of Warner Brothers. And bro, let's go, bro. What's up, Stephanie? Shaking and baking. Yo, you already know shaking and baking. This cast, Stephanie. Nerdy Black Game. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. This finally happened. I know. I feel like Michael Scott from The Office, like running back and forth. Like, it's happening. It's happening. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go check it out, whatever. But, Logan, what's good? It's so perfect. I know. Golden Trio looks dope. We get a book accurate Ron. I mean, we need Ron to be tall and lanky. So excited. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Becky saying, let's go. The day has come. Critter. Let's go. Looked like he could be Harry Potter's son and cursed child. Yeah. Perfection of perfection. Yeah, I need all the house hype in the chat, bro. Bro, I mean, I'm not even going to bury the lead. I'm supposed to be packing. I'm getting ready to go somewhere this weekend for my brother's wedding. I'm the best man. I'm supposed to be responsible and packing. And I'm streaming with you guys because I am so freaking excited about this. What in the world, bro? This came out of nowhere on that Tuesday. I'm supposed to be packing. I'm not supposed to be here. Oh my gosh, it's so excited. The favorite dragon, Stephanie with the sounds. Oh my gosh. I need yo's in the chat if you guys excited, ready to see the golden trio of the new Harry Potter TV series. Man, it's going to be, I'm so excited. Always on a Tuesday, all right? Yeah. Oh my God. Hello. What's up, amazing barbarians? Give for the office, exactly. XpectoGO Patronum! Yo, let's go, bro. Wait, 34 months? Hey, Logan, 34 months Patronum Squad. Let's go. All right, let's switch on over. Show you guys. This is coming to us courtesy of Hollywood Reporter. And we have HBO's Harry Potter series finds it's Harry, Ron, and Hermione. And they're all newcomers, just like the original. They're all new. No experience, I guess, at least in anything. I don't think they have anything under the belts. Maybe a commercial. I don't know. But we have Dominic McLaughlin. What is it? McLaughlin? How do you pronounce that? Sarah McLaughlin? Is it McLaughlin? Will play Harry Potter. Arabella Stanton is Hermione Granger, and Alastair Stout, I love that name, is the new Ron Weasley in the films. These roles were Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint, respectively. We already know. And this is an official quote. After an extraordinary...
We're Storm, we're Fury, subscribe to the channel.
After an extraordinary... I'm so excited. After an extraordinary search led by casting directors Lucy Bevan and Emily Brockmann, we are delighted to announce we have found our Harry, Hermione, and Ron. Showrunner, executive producer Francesca Gardiner, who's essentially a director of the entire series, who's planning seasons 1 to season 7, whatever, or 8. Francesca Gardiner, and executive producer and director of multiple episodes, Mark Mylod, said in the joint statement, the talent of these three unique actors is wonderful to behold, and we cannot wait for the world to witness their magic together on screen. Oh, let's go. We look to thank all the tens of thousands of children who auditioned. It's been a real pleasure to discover the plethora of young talent out there, end quote. HBO's Harry Potter series, stop doing that. HBO's Harry Potter series will be a faithful adaptation of the beloved Harry Potter's books, end quote, the network says. The series will be streamed on HBO Max. HBO series produced in association, blah, blah, blah. But there they are. There's the golden trio right there. We actually have a better look here, courtesy of Wizarding World Direct, friend of the channel. And bro, they look perfect. First, the curly hair Hermione, the red hair Ron. I can't tell if he has green eyes or not. I might have to do a zoom in. I don't know if Harry has the green eyes, but just like first impressions, they look adorable, and they're going to be so much fun to follow and grow up with during this TV series. And I cannot wait to see just how they talk, how they interact with each other, how they interact with the world, and how this TV show is going to highlight their talents, because they are the main protagonists of the show, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. But they look excited. They look happy. I'm happy. Hey, Chico, what is good? I'll definitely be watching, yes. See you, Becky. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the update. Becky was the first one to tag me in the news. So shout out to Becky. Thanks for keeping us updated always, as Snape says. They are blue. They're blue eyes, says voice of many. Blue. Okay. Haven't we seen Dan wear the same blue sweater? Yes. Daniel Radcliffe had the blue sweater when he in the first one. Actually. So definitely a callback. Harry Potter blue sweater. That's definitely a callback. Yeah. Yeah. In the first one, yeah. Yeah. That's definitely a callback. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, that's definitely a callback. That was a nice touch by them. That was a really nice touch by them. He's wearing shorts in this one. But yeah, that's a nice touch. I need to see the glasses. I might like Photoshop. You know what? I might just draw glasses on these just to see. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you remember Ron Weasley designed the Harry Potter 2 video game, but the new Ron Weasley reminds me of him. He looks taller because Ron was tall. Ron was taller than the twins in the books, if I remember correctly. And in the movies, it's like vice versa. The twins were taller. Merlin's Beard, what's up, Stargeezer? Dan was allergic to the context. This actor may not have green eyes. Yeah, so famously in the movies, the reason Harry Potter didn't have green eyes was because Daniel Radcliffe, the actor who played Harry Potter, was allergic to the context when they were trying to put it on them in the first film, Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone, wherever we are in the world. And so I think I'm going to blow this up. Actually, I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this image and see if I can blow it up, because I can't tell what color his eyes are. I can't tell. Let me see. He's got some color for sure. Bro, Ron looks perfect. Out of them, Ron might look perfect, bro. Ron might be the most perfect casting, just like first impressions. Let's keep all politics out of chat. Yes, please. We're a positive, uplifting, and family-friendly channel, so please keep the politics to a minimum, if not all, away. I can hear him already. That's his favorite, right? Definitely Ron looks perfect. Yeah. Ron looks perfect. Yeah. Blind me, Harry. They're all adorable. Yes, even Hermione's teeth are perfect. I didn't even think about that, because Hermione's supposed to have like big front teeth, and those are definitely the first. Bro, the dimples too, and the curly hair. Yo. And I think they're trying to, at least with Hermione casting, I think they're doing a mix between, obviously, like the movies and even the Cursed Child castings that they've done. I think they've got a good mix here. I'm excited to see how smart she is in regards to portrayal in the TV show. But first impressions, bro, like, they might even be on set. Like, they might have taken this picture, near the Forbidden Forest somewhere. Like, I don't know, but like their lives is about to change. Ours too, as a channel, because we're going to be definitely covering this and watching this in our Discord when it drops. They said early 2027 in regards to the TV show. Now that they're supposed to start filming this summer. So summer usually starts in this hemisphere around sometime early June, which is like less than a month away. And then ends sometime in September. So we're definitely Back to Hogwarts Day is going to be hype. I'm excited to even Harry Potter's birthday, July 31st, is going to be hyped. Like all of this is going to be happening. And obviously, if you guys didn't know, they're filming not only the first season, but the second season, which means they're filming Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets back to back. And we touched on the sets that they're building, and they said this is supposed to, as reported, this could be the most expensive TV show ever, with the episodes looking to average about 100 million per episode, or not far off, with 6 to 8 episodes per season. So if you do the math, just with 6 episodes per season, we're anticipating 7 seasons. That's around 42, 7, 8 seasons. 42. That's about 4.2 billion dollars in regards for the everything on average. But I know 1 billion is going into one of the sets that they're making, and they're going full tilt with this. I'm excited. They look to have good chemistry already. Agreed, high IQ. They all look like a perfect cast. Chica, agreed. Hope they give him back his sass. All right, me too, Paper Dragon. Yeah, definitely Ron looks perfect. Let me see. I can't wait to watch this with my girlfriend, says Ramel Ford. Yeah, like it's exciting, bro. It's exciting. And I'm so happy for these 3. They said tens of thousands. I remember when this casting call, we talked about it last August, I believe, was when they announced the casting call, when they're looking for kids between 9 and 11 years old in the UK. And I mean, it's almost a year out, and we finally have the cast. So I like them. I'm excited for them. I can't wait for. I just can't wait to see the behind the scenes, because we've already got behind the scenes photos of the sets. We already got behind the scenes photos, at least of Privet Drive, is what we think. Could be Godric's Hollow, not ruling it out, but definitely Privet Drive, and some of the other things that they're building. So I'm ready to start seeing set leaks. I'm ready to start seeing more casting announcements with Draco. Draco's going to be huge casting alongside the twins and everybody else who's going to be a mainstay throughout this TV series, because these three will grow up in front of us as they continue with this series. And it's just so cool. It just goes so cool. It's different now. We don't have a book to coincide with the TV series as we did with the first initial movies and stuff. But honestly, I don't care. I can't wait for my kids to see this and experience this. Like, they're around this age group. My kids are between 8 and 12 years old. And so, like, this is them. Like, they will grow up with them as we did, at least some of us did, with Daniel, Emma, and Rupert. So I'm excited. Good morning, Paralish. They did a good job of choosing the perfect cast of Harry, Ron, and Hermione, and I can't wait to see the other characters too. Agreed. Don't want to see behind the scenes and leaks. I just want the experience on screen. Lucifer, I can't wait. I'm not that patient. So, like, every leak, I was the same way with, like, Hogwarts Legacy. Like, any news, anything we get, that was just, like, feed me until, like, the next bit of news. I was like, I'll take slow drips of leaks and news and stuff, just because 2027, like, we're just getting to the middle of 2025. It's going to be a minute, y'all. It's going to be a minute. So I'm going to need something, bro. And we won't get the first trailer probably till next summer. But, like, I need something. And so I'm okay with the leaks as long as it's not, like, illegal or something like that. Would have been cool to have the kids that age. LOL. I grew up with the original trio, same age.
The Mariana Quintero subscribed to the channel.
Slow info will be fun. Agreed, Parrish. Agreed. Do you think they will change Hermione's hair color? Ooh, I don't think so. I think they're gonna keep it as is. And I mean, her hair is already curly. The big, descriptions, at least from what I can remember, was the teeth and the big poofy hair. And so it looks like her hair can get puffy, especially in humidity like mine does. So I think we got something there for sure. But I don't think so. I think they're going to keep everyone as is. And they casted them, it seems to be as is, with probably some minor details and stuff they might change with their appearance. But I don't think they need to change anything. I really don't. Just throw some robes on them and call it a day. Like, let's get this thing filming. Hey, Plestos. Let me see. The Paper Dragon. She had brown curly hair. I don't see a need to, change her hair. Already perfect. Agreed. Hello, cast looks great. What's up, Mercury? Nick says, I hope they include as many scenes as they can from the books and not delete them and do some of the side characters justice from the movies. Well, that's what the TV show is going to, that's where the TV show, A, is going to stand out from the movies, and B, maybe even be better than the movies. Because movies, you have like a 2.5 hour time restraint telling the story of the entire book. Whereas with the TV show, you have at least 6 to 8 hours, give or take the episodes are an hour, to tell Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of the Fire, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, and of course Deathly Hallows, which they might even break into 2 seasons, just like they did 2 movies for the Deathly Hallows, which was the bigger book out of the series. So, like, you're going to see, when they say book accurate, I mean, it might not apply to, as some people say, when it comes to Snape casting, for example. But in regards to stuff we missed, peeves, more background on Voldemort and his father, which they skipped over in Half-Blood Prince. I mean, so much stuff. Was it Half-Blood Prince or Deathly Hallows? I can't remember. But there's a lot of stuff we did not get. Freak, the Sphinx in the Goblet of Fire. There was a whole Sphinx at the end, at the third trial. Like, there's so much stuff they skipped over in the movies that they will be able to explore. And me personally, I'm more excited about seeing the school shenanigans that they all got into. Because what was so dope about the story that she wrote was that, yeah, you had this overarching threat of Voldemort and Harry figuring out his place in the wizarding world and finding the connective tissue between the two that it was eventually revealed later in the books. But the main thing that kept you there was these cats going to school, how bored they were in Professor Ben's class, how many times they got in trouble with Professor Snape. Like, all of these things were just touched on in the movies can now be expanded upon. Side characters that you didn't know of. Why Peeves is such a standout because of the books. Like, all of those things can now be elaborated on and expanded upon that wasn't even touched in the movies that we read and now can be portrayed in a visual medium like television. This is what a TV series allows with this type of source material like Harry Potter. It allows you to expand it upon. That's why Game of Thrones is so successful, which goes to my point with HBO Max. Bro, HBO has always been on point when it comes to TV series. From The Wire to Sopranos, all the way up to now with Euphoria, The Penguin, Game of Thrones, obviously, House of Dragon lately, and now with this TV show. So they got the right people. I mean, just all the people they have behind the scenes putting it together. Francesca Gardiner, the showrunner, who's won Emmys galore. Mark Mylod, same, Emmys galore on Severance. Like, they got the right people. I mean, it starts to see who the DP is and the cinematographer and stuff, but like, they have the right people writing and putting this together. It's just going to be how they execute it. And that's why I'm so excited about this. It's not just, yes, seeing the cast and getting a TV show, but HBO rarely misses when it comes to TV shows. Rarely misses. And so I'm excited, bro. Off topic, did you hear about Ralph Fiennes playing President Snow? I did. Yo, the Hunger Games casting, bro, is insane. Yeah, it's going to be insane. I wonder if they will get House Ravenclaw details correct. The eagle colors, that's going to be a big one as well. If you're a Ravenclaw, raise your hand in the chat. Yeah, I hope you guys get the proper representation of not only the bronze, not silver and blue, but bronze and blue, and of course, eagle instead of raven. I hope you guys get that representation. Steph Way, by the way, are you excited about the Alchemy new feature at Wizarding World and Magic Zoo is walking
Manuel
around?
Scamander
Yes, I
McMillan
saw that, Steph
subscribed
A.
to the channel.
I hope we can make it over there. I want to so bad go to the Wizarding World Ministry of Magic at Epic Universe. I need to go over there.
Felizika subscribed to the channel.
Probably definitely won't be going this year, but next year early when everything's died down. That's what we're looking at. Can't believe we got Harry Potter again before GTA 6. Says Lucifer in the chat. We're about to relive our whole childhood again. Please don't take my soul. I want to survive so I can see this show, yes. We got a bunch of Ravenclaws in the chat. Of course, Janessa, Azalea, amazing vivariums. It's killing me. I want to go too. Yeah. I saw we co-streamed the announcement and the live stream at the end of our live stream last Wednesday when the park opened, and it just looks so good. Don't expect respect for Ravenclaw, says Reddit Critter. Ravenclaw Bird Gang in the chat says DZ. Let's go. I'll be at the theme parks in about 2 months. Send pictures, amazing vivariums. Post them in the Discord. Can't wait to see Harry Potter's grandparents. I agree with you, James, 100%, because they cut out some deleted scenes in the Harry Potter movies. I'm happy they're going to put new scenes in the show. Yeah. And, I mean, there's people who have only seen the movies and stuff casually. So it's going to be cool to, like, again, for them to kind of re-envision the show and from their perspective, having only seen the movies and stuff and maybe not read the books. So when can we expect the first trailer? Prestos, oh my gosh. If they're filming this year, they said they're supposed to start filming this summer. If that's the case, and they're filming back-to-back seasons, according to Deadline, if that's the case, then I would say first trailer maybe early next year. Like the earliest, I would say first quarter of next year. If they're filming this summer, I would say first quarter of next year. So then they can be like, hey, a year from now. So let's say the show is going to come out like February 2027, right? Or even January 2027. January 2026, our marketing, they can hit it hard and be like, hey, a year from now, get ready to revisit the magic. And then boom, just a couple of scenes, 30 to 45 seconds, maybe a minute trailer. I wouldn't expect to see as much. I would just expect to see just the cast, like just flashes of them in scenes, but recognizable characters. Of course, the trio, Draco, the professors, Dumbledore with John Lithgow and stuff, Snape, McGonagall, and kind of just flashes of seeing all of them in the garb, in the robes, on set, in the environment, with the LUTs, with the cinematography that they plan to film, but nothing too crazy. And then you just end it with Harry Potter TV show, music, coming 2027. And then boom. So I think the earliest would be between January and March 2026. Because they're filming. And filming is going to go usually with like a movie, for example, usually if they're just doing principal photography and just like film on set with the cast, and that's not excluding reshoots, you can average 4 to 6 months. You can even knock it out in 3. Supergirl recently was filmed in, I think it was like around 4 months. So it just depends on how long it takes for them to film everything and what they're trying to do with this trio. But there's going to be a lot for them to film. TV shows take longer than movies, obviously, because of the medium. You're filming, 6 to 8 hours instead of 2 to 3 hours for a movie. So, hey, Becky's back. I'm about to be insufferable. Says Paper Dragon. Let me see. Tom Bombadil. Oh my gosh, confirmed, right? Yeah, right. Sorry, Ron. Right? Tom Bombadil. Oh, we need Lord of the Rings, man. I can't wait for the Andy Serkis Lord of the Rings. So we wait till 20. No, they said 2027. They said 2027. Our early reports was late 2026. But they said 2027. So yeah, we gotta wait. When were they announced, says Yuri? Today, Yuri. They were just announced today. This is the Golden Trio cast. They need to do the marketing like Avalanche did for Hogwarts Legacy. Keep the hype max. That's going to be harder to do. Video games is easier to do than movies, right? Or even TV shows. Because video games, you can just do like graphics and images and stuff like that. But like still photography on set. Now I think we'll get our first look before the end of the year. Who is it? Entertainment Weekly, EW. They get a lot of like first look, advanced looks and stuff. They did it with like a lot of the superhero movies. Where there's DC. Recently, they did it with Superman, the new Superman movie from WB and DC. So I think we'll definitely get like our first look before the end of the year. Like that's automatic. So that'll be something to give us. And I definitely think we might even get some behind the scenes stuff September 1st for Back to Hogwarts Day. I mean, we have the cast. They're still casting. We know they're going to be filming still leading up to it. We might even get a word from them saying, hey, Harry Potter Wizarding World community, we're on the set of the new HBO TV series, Harry Potter, and we cannot wait to show you what magic we've been brewing or something. So we might get a like little snippet from these three on September 1st for Back to Hogwarts Day. So keep those dates in mind. July 31st, Harry Potter's birthday, and September 1st for Back to Hogwarts Day. If you guys want like to see anything coming from, officially at least, coming from the TV series, but keep those dates in mind. Listen, if they pay attention to Rick Riordan, they keep the fans interested during downtime. Yeah. Waiting until 2077 is too long. Can we start a fall 2026 petition, please? Steph A, yeah. I hope we get it late 2026. I heard early 2027. I'm so excited to see all this stuff that was left out of the movies. Me too, Azalea. I think Christmas 2026, since they're already filming, a perfect season to release it. I mean, that's what we said about Hogwarts Legacy. Christmas 2022 was perfect, holiday season. And that was the initial release date. And then they had to push it back. So, like, we want holiday season. Holiday is the perfect time to release it. And, 2026, holiday season 2026 is perfection. Going into the new year, like, we get the first 4 episodes during Christmas. I'm assuming they're going to release them weekly. So just starting in December, late November even maybe. And finish off early January with the 6th or 8th episode for season 1. Let them cook, exactly. Let them cook. We harassed them about seeing peas like we did about Jump. Maybe show us peas from Jenny Critter. Different group, but that aren't really listening. I don't know if they have a community manager like Chandler Wood over at the TV series, but maybe. Going to have to get used to the new Harry, Ron, and Hermione. They are adorable. Like Yuri. So I was talking to Sue about this, and like my biggest question now is, will all the promotional material for Harry Potter, just as a brand, change now? I referenced Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal. LA, Orlando, everywhere, right? Will they get rid of the old crew and replace them with these guys now? Because you'll see Daniel Radcliffe's Harry Potter like everywhere. Merch. If you get anything Harry Potter, they'll show the original, the old crew, the movies. They'll show them. It's going to change, but when? When does that shift now happen? Is it after the show? Is it after the first season of the show? During the first season of the show? Before the first season of the show? Like, when does that marketing shift happen? I think it would be well before the show, just to like build up hype. So if let's say I go to Walmart and I buy like their mystery wands, for example, right? Usually Harry or Voldemort with Ralph Fiennes and Daniel Radcliffe is up there. Will it be this Harry? Will it be the new Voldemort? Will it be the John Lithgow's Dumbledore? Like, I'm excited to see that shift now when I go to the website and I see these faces instead of the OG. It's going to be sad because like that's how I see Harry Potter. I see Daniel Radcliffe. I see Emma Watson. I see Rupert Grint. So they're going to be essentially like pushed to the side or extinct because we have a new age and stuff. So I'm wondering when that's going to happen. And it's going to be emotional when it does. Like, I got emotional when they changed it from Wizarding World to Harry Potter. I got emotional when they changed it from Pottermore to Wizarding World. So it's going to be interesting. David M. Kelly, trailer looks perfect. I know, right? Listen, they pay. Let me see. No, I just want to keep my original theme song. Yeah, they can't change the song. They can add some tweaks to it, but they can't change the song. That's John Williams at his finest. Needs to be sooner as marketing drives. Yeah. Don't agree, James. Nostalgia is too strong, but I do think they will push the show. There's the music right there. Yeah, they can't get rid of the music. They can't. Nostalgia is real, but nostalgia is only real to those of us who remember being there. And slowly but surely, we're getting a new crop of people, of fans, younger, and who's going to identify more with this group. And I'm just saying, I think that, I don't want them to, but I think marketing wise, just like they changed WizardingWorld.com to Harry Potter, I think they're going to push out the old crew and bring in these adorable cats to represent the new Harry Potter. And so, yeah, nostalgia is nostalgia, but like at the end of the day, whether it's after the TV series, the first couple of seasons where it's well received and stuff, or before, I just think it's a natural thing. It's naturally going to happen. Space Total says, wonder if they'll have new wand types or the same as the original. Now, they can't change. There's one thing they can't change. They can't change the wands unless they... Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. We might get a new set of Harry, Hermione, and Ron wands. We might get a new set just for marketing. It would make a lot of sense for them to redesign the wands. Not getting rid of the cores and the type of wood it's made of. Not getting rid of that. But design-wise, they can come out with a new... Oh my gosh. They can come out with a new set of robes. Oh my... Yo, I'm going to be broke. As if I'm not broke already. Oh my gosh. I thought about the Ron says Metatron. End of the day, nostalgia is what's going to drive the initial viewership. For sure. So the flip Zion War might not happen initially, but it's going to happen is all I'm saying. James, do you think they will throw away the movies for the show? Or they... No. There'll be two different entities. The movie is why the movie and the books is why the IP is as strong as ever. Why there's been 80 different thousand games, 80 different thousand stores, theme parks, places, studio tours, Harry Potter experiences. Those movies, because music alone, the movies and the books drive that. My only thing I'm stating is they're going to shift their promotional stuff, their marketing, their branding to be with this trio eventually, whether it's before the first season, during, or after. It's going to happen because now Harry Potter is going to be these three. Harry Potter is going to be represented by these three. Like, the last movie was over 10 years ago. Like, it's going to be these three. This is the new face of Harry Potter now. It is no longer Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint. At least up to when they start changing the promos and the branding. It will no longer be them three. Right now, for sure. And it's just natural. I don't want it to happen. But I think this is the Harry Potter brand now. They are the Harry Potter brand now. And we just got to get on board eventually whenever that change and flip happens. But aren't the colors of the robes, etc., are products of the movies and not their books? So, yes, they are the products of the movies. But the movies, just like any medium, did some changes, did some things that might not have been entirely accurate. So, there's some artistic freedom that they have with a new medium that they can do. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying change the robes. I'm not saying change the wands. I'm not saying change anything. Especially if it's concerning the books. All I'm saying is, as a brand, I'm thinking marketing. I'm a content creator. I have to think this way as a business. This is how I think automatically when I make a video. Who's this video for? Who's going to watch it? What percentage of my subscribers and followers are going to be interested in this topic? This is how I think. And this is, as a brand, this is how the Wizarding world thinks. And they will eventually do something that separates themselves from the movies. And merchandise is also going to represent that. That's all I'm saying. Let me see. I think the original trio was somewhat thankful for that. Yeah, I'm hearing from what they say. Ravenclaw, Heraldry better be an eagle. Yeah. It better be an eagle. It has to be good before they can pick up mantles. For sure, Mr. Meow. Like, for sure. But we'll see what happens. Hey, Sunday! Yeah, surprise stream. I'm supposed to be packing for this weekend for my brother's wedding. But we just got the news. So I was like, since I probably won't have time to do Wizarding Wednesday, I said, let me do this right quick.
Later.
I hope you're doing good this Tuesday. Does Dominic have green eyes? It doesn't look like it. It looks like there's some color. I feel weird going this close, but it looks like there's some color. I hope he's as sassy as Daniel Radcliffe was. Can you help us confirm green eyes or blue? Yeah, Tanya, Luke, this is the closest I can get. LG cast will always have a place in my soul. Yeah, for sure. And the movies aren't going away. Like, this is just branding-wise, this is a new group. I think he has those changeable blue eyes. Me too, that kind of adapt to the sunlight and stuff. I think so. Which could be why which could be another reason why he's wearing the blue sweater, just like Harry wore in the first movie. Hope he's even more sassy. Yeah, I need more sass. I need this sass level to be equivalent to Daniel Radcliffe's or higher. For sure. I think green eyes are very rare, not likely. Says sloth priest. I say green eyes, says Claus. I think the kids are cute. Barbara, yeah. Cuteness overload for sure. cuteness factor is over 9,000. Do you think we'll see the original trio in the new series as cameos? Just from what I'm hearing, it doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it, because I heard it was hard to get them all for the 20th anniversary thing that they did. I heard that was hard to get, at least some of them, particularly like Daniel, for example. What's his name? Tom Felton. He'll be in everything. Like, he was like, Wizarding World, you need me? I'll be there. And the twins as well. Them and what's his name, who played Flitwick, they were at the Ministry of Magic opening. So, but the trio, Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint, cameos, I don't think so. I do think they will be reached out to by these guys, and I hope they're involved in regards to like kind of coaching them up, navigating this stardom that they will have now and this attention that's going to be upon them with this brand. So I hope they kind of like reach out, whether it's email or FaceTime or something. Maybe they don't have to be on set, but I hope there's some exchange between advice between the original trio and this trio. But cameos, I think, might be a stretch. I say under 25%. Just because some of them aren't fans of the IP right now. That AK was so right? Here's the thing with eyes. Digital augmentation has come light years since. That's a good point, Tim. Late 90s. And so changing his eyes, maybe just an AI tweak or post. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Some eye tracking for sure. And then just do it from there. Hey, Claw. So you're saying XpectoGO James needs more sass. I mean, this is a job for XpectoGO Sue. I mean, yeah, I live with Sue, the sassy one. So, yeah, I need it. What's up, Claw? Happy Tuesday. Ava Lynch Luna also is in the HP promotion. Yeah. And there's been a couple of people within the cast who, from the original cast, I'm sorry, who have said they wouldn't mind reaching out to the new people. Eva Lynch has said something. Jenny, I forgot her name.
Subscribe to the channel.
The actress name. She said she will definitely try and reach out to the next Jenny. They better do my girl right. They better do my girl right. They better do Jenny right. They better do Jenny right. Bonnie Wright is the actress, I'm sorry, from the movies. And she was criminally underutilized compared to the books. Jenny had everything. The looks, the athleticism, the sass. Jenny had everything. Harry was lucky. Jenny, other girls were jealous of Jenny. They better do Jenny right. That's all I'll say.
Later.
I know everybody wants to see this and that and like the background for Voldemort and the Marauders and all this other stuff. Like Peeves. Yeah. They better get Jenny right. The whole them ending up married didn't really make sense in the movies. Like it was kind of forced upon us. It came out of nowhere. No. They better get that right. We already gonna have a new redhead son. No, never. I want to see her destroying in Quidditch like the books. Exactly. She better be killing it on the Quidditch pitch. I need speculation that Tom was in talks to behind the scenes interviews. I know Tom wants to be in the show. And there's been reports, or I wouldn't even say leaks, because I think this is fabricated, but there's been people saying on platforms, Expecto Patronum, that Tom Felton, who played Draco Malfoy in the movies, could be in the show. Well, I don't know. Yeah, need 100% more Jenny. Exactly, Fresh. I hope they get Jenny right. Exactly. That's my girl, bro. This is turning into a great casting. She looks just like Hermione with the hair and teeth. Exactly, Ari. I didn't even notice the teeth until somebody said something earlier. I want to see Ginny with the fire she got from her mother. Yes, bro. She's the daughter. She is the daughter of the Weasley. Like, come on. I love Papa Weasley, but Mama Weasley, bro, cannot be replicated or duplicated. Only Ferris Sue has the end game. Claw, get out of here, bro. Nobody's talking like that. Hey, let me see. The Youth, thanks for the follow over on Twitch, actually. Appreciate you. Those are the teeth of a dentist's daughter, right? Right? That's a good point. But yeah, initially with Hermione, again, curly hair, the teeth, I mean, adorable. And you notice even with Emma Watson, her hair started becoming slimmer and slimmer as the movies went on. Because she did have like the big hair in the first movie. So I hope it kind of stays in a way. My question is, speaking of hair, will we get the big hair year in Goblet of Fire? Will that, like, because that's just a running joke now. So will they like kind of continue with that in Goblet of Fire with everybody having longer hair? At least the guys. I'm excited to see that. Let me see. Hey, hello. What's up, Moon Spark? Welcome to the stream. Jenny Cass Reducto Sassy. Yo, James Reed. I can absolutely see these three as the trio. Seems great. I'm very surprised they didn't mess it up. Yeah. I mean, again, like, say what you want about other castings that have been confirmed. But they knew they had to get this right. And they knew as much money as WB HBO is throwing at this show, if the reports are true, ranging anywhere between 60 to 100 million per episode. Yeah. And they interviewed like tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands, whatever they said, of kids. So, yeah, I think they nailed it, and I think we're going to see. Better see back bogeys from Ginny. Yes. Is that pic of her as Matilda real now that it's Hermione?
Bilal Nadir
I don't even think
subscribe
so.
To the channel.
I wonder how the castle's going to turn. Bro, yeah. I'm interested in the staircases, the moving staircases for sure. I expect though with some long hair and dress robes like Ron had. Yes. For real, those three should be
to the channel.
Right. At least. Yeah. Ron, to me, out of the three, I think Ron's the perfect one. Like, Ron is perfect. He looks like a younger Weasley, right next to Ginny. Like, he's perfect. It's just, like, to me, the hardest thing for the show was always the casting, but casting the professors, casting the adults. The kids, I think it's going to be easy to sell because we're just going to grow up with them. But the professors, I think, is going to be by far the hardest thing. And, I mean, you got Nick Frost as Hagrid confirmed. John Lithgow, we've done live streams breaking that down, why he's going to be a good Dumbledore. And even Snape and I forgot the name of the actress who's going to be McGonagall. And, I mean, we got Filch. Filch casting was perfect. Even, what's his name? With Voldemort behind his head. I forgot his name. That casting, I think, was I think the casting, just initial first impressions, outside of like everybody talking about Snape, like the initial first impressions have been relatively positive with the professors. So I think moving forward, when we start getting the Marauders, when we start getting Mr. and Mrs. Weasley, when we start getting Trelawney casting, when we start getting Flitwick, all of these people, that's, I think, is going to be the hardest part. Those are going to be the hardest castings to sell the community on. And so I just think they're in the right direction, and there's enough like talent behind the scenes that they're going to nail it, in my opinion. Got a call. You have been an amazing day. The cast is perfect. XpectoGO. Have an amazing trip. Don't forget your swag. Can't see your family. Stephanie, thank you. Same to you. Have an amazing day. And I'll keep you guys updated on my trip. I even just cut my hair last night. So getting ready. Quirrell, thank you, Jay. Jay! Professor Quirrell, yes. What is up, Jay? What's your thoughts on the casting? 0 deaths. Wait, why do I have a death? Oh my gosh. Why do I have a death? Oh my gosh. Stout is a critter. Just like easy. Yeah. Do you think they will go more in depth with Quidditch? Yeah. Why not? You like what a lot of people are losing, like, what you don't realize with this medium, with the TV show, you can have an episode that's just centered on the horrible date Harry had with Cho. You can just have that episode. You can have that episode entirely make up of the date, the horrible date Harry had with Cho. You can have an episode that just focus on Harry getting ready for Quidditch and the Quidditch match. Everything that would involve the training Harry in the first book before he ended up catching the snitch with his mouth. You can have an entire episode just off of that. Or at least half of the episode be centered around that. Like, you have so much time. You have so much time. Whereas the movies, it was like 10 minutes maybe max for that scene. Whereas with the TV show, you can take as long as you want.
V Pine and subscribe
as long as
to
the
channel.
pacing's there. So, like, that's what's so exciting, bro. Like, you can have episodes where it's just them making it through class. Which was fun to read in the books, bro.
Ruano subscribe to the channel.
Oh, my God. So, I can't wait. Now, I just found you online. It'll be fun watching this series come to life with someone so positive. Love the vibe. Oh, thank you. Thanks for following, and we do live streams every Wednesday talking about Harry Potter news. So welcome to the community. We normally cover Hogwarts Legacy and stuff, but normally Harry Potter news on Wednesdays. We're seeing Wednesdays. So today's just a special stream, but we'll be back next Wednesday live. So join our Discord, follow us on YouTube. I just put out a Sebastian Sallow video, theory video for the Hogwarts Legacy 2, but thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate it. Oh my gosh. I suppose it's spelled differently about, yeah, it is. Have they confirmed how many episodes there will be each season? Prostos, I'm hearing 8, I'm hearing 6. I've heard 8, I've heard 6. Deadline reported 8, I believe, at least for the first season. They said the first season will have 8 episodes. So I don't know the rest of the seasons. But I think Deadline was the ones. Actually, let me look it up. If it's some like mom and pop's blog, then we're not gonna go off of that. But I do remember reading 6 or 8 episodes. How many episodes will the Harry Potter TV show have? 8 episodes is confirmed to have 8 episodes. Variety. Yeah. So, just going off of this, they said 8 episodes for the first season. And let me see. TV series count revealed. She also revealed consists of 8 episodes, each spanning 1 hour. We have 8 hours to tell the first book, so we can dig into the real depths and crevices and how the language of magic can evolve, she explained. She being Francesca Gardiner, which is the showrunner. So 8 confirmed. They said about an hour. Bro, we're going to be eating, bro. Bro, honestly, if you guys haven't joined our Discord, if you guys aren't following us over on Twitch or on YouTube, we're going, bro. Oh my gosh. We're going to have so much fun. We'll definitely be doing a watch party in our Discord. But we gotta wait, obviously. But like, bro, I can't wait to speculate. I can't wait to talk about this. Again, I can't wait for set leaks. I'm just like, I'm so excited, bro. Pretty much standard
Carlos
these
Roberto
days for short
subscribed to
TV
the
series.
channel.
Yeah. I know some TV series do shorter. Disney Plus is known for like their episodes being like 6 to 8 as well. With 6 being the prominent one in the MCU, 6 or 7. So, yeah. Isn't 8 episodes a bit low? Lucifer, not really. That's 8 hours. These are highly produced, expensive shows. This is not like network television or even like the CW shows where you would get like 22. You would get 22 to 25 episodes a season. No, like this is streaming. Streaming is different than the old school way of cable television TV shows. If you look at any of the past shows, specifically on the platform that the show will be on, HBO Max, Penguin was around 8 episodes, 7, 8 episodes. That was a recent one. Peacemaker, I know those are DC, but like, you know, Euphoria, you can go into Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, I think, had a little bit more. But House of Dragon, I believe, is 6 to 8 as well. So that's not low. It's not low at all. James, you're literally not waiting. We are already talking about it. Listen to the hype you have and we have for it. Honestly, it's not so much like I have high expectations. So don't get me wrong. This excitement is not like, oh, this show is going to knock it out the park. It's none of that. It's the excitement of seeing a story, myself, my family, you guys, my friends, my online friends and family, have come to love and have allowed to change our lives. Being a content creator, covering the IP has allowed me to do things I never would expect. Work with a company, WB, that I have enjoyed watching their movies and video games ever since I was a lad. And so, like, it's not, expectations, the excitement and the hype is with seeing what's to come. And seeing these puzzle pieces, as small as they are, whether it's set photos, whether it's casting announcements, whether it's episodes and the cost of the show, kind of bringing this all together piece by piece, bit by bit, to see what we will actually get until that first trailer comes, until that first episode is aired. That's where I'm at. Don't get it twisted. I am not above reproach when it comes to expectations. I know this could not work. I am aware this could be messed up and could have a negative and sour taste to some of our mouths in regards to fandom for this IP. Fan is short for fanatics. Like, don't get it twisted. But at the same time, like, I mean, I'm a Hufflepuff, bro. Like, we're positive incarnate. And overall, man, I choose to be excited. And like, we've been talking about this for 3 years, I feel like. Because they announced the show in 2022, I believe. We've been talking about this show for 3 years, on and off. And now we're starting to see something, bro. Like, it's so exciting. So, it's not anything the show has to live up to, in my opinion. It's just, I'm excited to see it happen. And I can't wait. And this was a big puzzle piece. Hey, Fresco's with the super chat. Let me get Nifflers and gifts in the chat. Will Harry get to cast at least one spell in the first season? And dude, you just said lad, we'll make a Brit out of you. Yes, it's working. I figured lad would be a good, like, you know, term to use since we're talking about Harry Potter. And they are British, by the way. This is a British cast. These aren't American actors. When they did the casting or scouting or whatever, they were looking at kids between 9 and 11, I believe, who were based out of the UK and Scotland or whatever. I don't know how they're separate, but they are. So, so they will have a British accent. They will have the the slang, the British slang, and all the mannerisms, I think, when it comes to this. Like, the only American actor so far that we know of is John Lithgow for the show. Everybody else seems to be UK or British or whatever, or at least across the pond. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm hyped. Got to get a disco mirror ball with. Yeah, we should like have one dropped when Sydney or Stephanie or anybody on Twitch does the Harry Potter EDM beats drops. Yeah, we should add that to our production cost. Great expectations, brother, man. Cheerio. I get it. British teeth, yeah. Scotland, England, and Wales is Great Britain. UK adds North Ireland. Really? I did not know that. Thank you, Mercury. Yeah. Now, I will say, in regards to like concerns, I hope with this creative freedom that they will have, they don't really change anything.
EPIC Mouse Art subscribe to the channel.
With this promotion of the TV show, and even when it was first announced, was a faithful adaptation. That was in quotes. And so I hope they don't take the faithful adaptation and kind of like insert anything that really doesn't belong. The books are great as is. I know a lot of people are worried about, since it was written so far back in the day, will they change like the names, for example? A lot of people weren't fans of the names, like Cho Chang, like, you know, come on, like a lot of people weren't fans of that, and I can keep going. So I hope they don't change that just to do it. Again, I don't like when people want to change stuff because, like, hey, it was like, they feel like it's in poor taste now when back in the day it wasn't. I get it. But at the same time, like, this IP is one of the most popular IPs. These, like, it's read worldwide. This story got people to read books from everywhere, all nationalities. If you check out Potter Collector, he's gone over covers for just about every nation and country that this book was published to. They've gone and showed the languages and the different covers to adapt to that country and nationality or whatever. And so I just, like, we've all known the show, and I mean, known the IP and the characters to be, as said, you know, named this or to look like this or, you know, to be described as this. And so I hope they don't take too much creative liberties in changing it because they can. Like, I'm always like, okay, yes, you can, but should you? You know, whenever you say something, whenever you have a conversation, whenever you're engaging in anything creative, like, I can do this. I could change this and change that. That would be awesome, but should you? And so I just hope, that's my only concern, like, honestly. So I'm going to be hopeful, and I'm going to be, you know, optimistic, glass half full perspective when it comes to that. But, like, that's my only thing. But narratively, I think we're going to be good. Francesca Gardiner is great. Mark Mylod is great. Both great writers. And again, with Francesca being a showrunner, with Emmy wins for Severance, which you guys, if you haven't seen Severance, great writing. So I think we're going to be in good hands, just from people behind the scenes. I wonder who the other castings are. Lucifer, we'll slowly but surely find out. I hope we get a picture like this, but with Draco and Ginny and the rest of the Weasleys and stuff. And maybe we'll get a picture with just Draco, the casting of Draco and Grab and Goyle, you know. Maybe we'll get those three, and then we'll get the Ginnies with the twins and Ginny, and maybe a Weasley family picture, you know, slowly but surely, kind of just dropping those things in. So, because we're not going to get, they might have already cast Luna, but we're not going to get Luna for a while. Luna was what? Goblet of Fire or Order of the Phoenix? I think it was Order of the Phoenix. Luna was there. Was first came. My jaw dropped as soon as I opened Reddit. Right, right. I'm too excited. I really hope this does well. Yeah, same, Yuri. Butterbeer glass half full. Tawny, yes, that butterbeer glass half full with an extra inch of foam. It was order. Okay. It was order. Thank you, Jay. You and Retro have to do a weekly episode breakdown or I'll cry. Mia, tell Retro. I'm down. Tell Retro. I'm down. We do a weekly breakdown? Oh my gosh. I'm down. Just like we need to do, because they used to do it with Game of Thrones. They would do a after show reaction and stuff. So I'm like, bro, I know both of us have kids and everything. Excuse me. But it would be cool to do an after show live stream and just like thoughts. Yeah, I'm down. Yuri, I understood it. I knew it was a typo. I understood it. Luna's in Jenny's class, so she could be a background character as soon as the second year. True, Denebula. True. I was recently corrected on this. The glass is always half full, half liquid. Thestral scene, yeah. I know the Thestral scene is Order of the Phoenix, which is why it's one of my favorite movies also. Yeah, episode breakdown with Retro says, tell Retro. I'll hit him up. Joint weekly episode breakdowns with your Retro. I'll be there. Yes. Podcast. I mean, we could turn it to a podcast. I don't know if we got time for that. But yeah. Alternate. Honestly, I'll do it all on Retro's channel. I don't care. I need somebody to bounce off the excitement with. I'll do it with Sue. But I need somebody to bounce it off, especially after the show. Claudia Robertson, who is in Severance as Felicia, used to work with me at the theatrical Broadway costume company I used to work at for 12 years. No way, Lauren. I always forget you got connections in the theater. They really should cast some background characters early. Don't think they will. They actually announced background characters. Well, not casting, but they recently announced that they're looking for background characters. Let me see. Harry Potter TV series looking for background actors. I thought... Well, maybe I'm wrong. I thought I saw that... I thought I saw on Twitter somebody said that, but it's Twitter, so it could be. I'm pretty sure I saw somebody talking about it, but again, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But, bro, this is going to be a game changer. Any questions, comments? Hey, Sandy! 7 a.m. here. Oh, I mean, I've been up since 5 here, and the twins are still asleep. So I'll be lurking. Hey, yeah. I know when the twins are asleep, that means you get stuff done. Thanks, Sandy. Good morning to you and the twins. I meant Luna or Cedric. Heard they didn't plan on doing. Oh, gotcha, Yuri, gotcha. I posted a link about the background characters to your Discord. I thought, Becky always on it. I thought you did. Hold on, bro. I thought you did. Where did you post the background ones? Hey, thanks for the new people joining the Discord. Don't mind the red dots. Don't worry about that. Did you post it in the Great Hall, Becky? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah. Production of the Harry Potter TV series has encouraged residents to sign up their 9 to 16-year-olds to be... Oh. I got to turn off my alarms. I'm going to leave in a bit. Residents to sign up for their 9 and 16-year-olds to be extras. They will start receiving availability checks and dates for filming next week. So yeah, those are your background characters right there. Cedric first appears properly in Prisoner of Azkaban, actually. He does. Yeah, he is mentioned. I'm in the mood to watch the movies tonight, right? No, I got to read the books now. I got a long trip. I might have to listen to the audiobooks. Draw glasses on Harry uses paint. Wait, I can do it with edit. Is there a marker? There we go, markup. Let's do black. I don't want it too thick. Don't mind the red dots, trigger warning. I've been better about it recently. Wait. It need to be over some. Oh my gosh, that's a horrible circle. I'm just too much of a perfectionist. I don't care. That's better.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Let's do this. Yo, I see it. Yo. That's not bad, actually. Yo, that's not bad.
Breno Bastos
I watched Goblet of Fire last night, says Jay. Oculus Reparo. Says you. Heroes. I see it, though. Like, yo, I see it. Thanks for the follow, Jay Carr. Welcome to the stream. Happy Golden Trio announcement day. Yeah, I see it. Where is the scar going to be more center though? Wasn't the scar a little bit more center on his forehead in the books? I'm dying at the drawing. Yo, it's not bad. It's not a bad drawing. I'm using the mouse. I'm actually a great artist. I don't want to bring out my pen and stuff, but the eyes be the correct color. We zoomed in on his eyes, actually. Can I zoom in? I can't. We zoomed in on his eyes of the original image. I'll just save it as a copy. No. Okay, I'm saving this and sending it to Sue. But we zoomed in on the image before. And it has some color. It has like a light green or something. Supposedly, yes, the scar was closer to the center. That's what I remember. You should be hired for the costume design. Whatever, get out of here. Mine. Contacts, if they aren't green, I guess it's, let's hope he doesn't have the same reaction like Dan. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Jay. And Merlin and Stargazer Tim brought up a good point. Like, they can do changes easily with, like, post-production with the eyes. They can do tracking and stuff. Like, heck, they can even do it with his glasses and everything. And you would only need it for close-up scenes. Like, for wide shots, you really wouldn't need it. But for, like, close-up shots, you could just apply the green if they don't have it already. Or you can do the contact lenses. And so we'll see. We'll see. But either way, bro, they are too cute. I'm excited for them. I'm excited for their families. I hope the attention online, obviously it's not going to be all positive, but I hope it's nothing to the degree where they have to like hide or something. I hope they're just excited, and I hope that excitement is reciprocated from the community, from the fandom, and from those who have been aching for more Harry Potter. So it's just good news, man. And again, this was a big piece I was waiting on. I was anticipating getting it before the summer because, again, they're supposed to start shooting this summer. So it's the end of May. I was like, yeah, this just makes sense for us to get the announcement now. So I'm actually a great artist. Jason. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I have Streamlabs up, Cindy. Hold on. I might have to add it. I might have to add Streamlabs up. I'm happy with the casting, says J. Carr. Me too. Hold on, Cindy. I gotta add that quote. Hold on. I gotta add that quote. It seems funny now that you're like re-saying it. It's hilarious to me though. Streamlabs. Let me see. Log in. Yeah, this was a rush stream, so I might not have like all the stuff going. Let's do Twitch. But yeah, you guys, overall like thoughts, questions before we wrap it up, because I do have to continue packing. But yeah, overall thoughts and opinions regarding just the casting, man. It's so cool. And I mean, again, it's real now. It just feels real. It just feels real, which I'm like so hyped about. Let me see. It should be active now, Cindy. Try it. See if it works. Because sound alerts work. So it should work. I'm just excited. I think the casting is 10 out of 10 in terms of looks. HBO's cooking. James, what do you think about what Todd said last week? I'm not thinking about it. I'm not thinking about what Tom said. I'm not thinking about what Tom said at all. I mean, Todd. I said Tom. Todd said. I'm not thinking about it. Let the kids just take their shot. Too many upright folks. Yeah, uptight folks, exactly. Just happy, says Arit. I'm just excited, says Metatron. I think the casting 10 out of 10. Hey, Rita! Hey, everybody. Pause whatever you're doing. Because the sassy one co-signed herself. If you look in an old wooden dictionary and look up the description or the definition of cosign, you will see none other than Rita Flair 5 as depicted, who is on the mend from some stuff, but happy to have her back. Rita, good to see ya. Bars. What's your thoughts about Professor Snape? Mad Sean. What did I say? My thoughts is just why. Why? And how does this... Because it adds a lot of changes, possibly, with him as a character and how others react to him, possibly. So, first... my thing, always just the why, and is it going to better portray the character in a way that we might not have seen it? So is it going to add perspective to the character? So those are my two things. I've gone in depth, like I think twice in past streams. Just check out our live tab on YouTube, and you can go back and check it out. I do not fault the actor or anybody associated with that. Is just the casting directors and their showrunner Francesca Gardiner and everybody associated. They have to explain. They just have to explain themselves. And it might just be, hey, we wanted a young Snape because Snape is relatively young. I think like in his 30s or something, whereas Alan Rickman was older. So they were like, hey, we wanted a younger Snape, and we thought Papa Siadu was one of the best actors from the UK at that age who could portray him. So it could be as simple as that. But narratively, they have to go more in depth as to why and why these changes were needed. So that's my thoughts. Why? And I hope we get a good answer. Because if you don't, then it's going to be left to everybody's own interpretations. So everybody's going to have opinions. Everybody's going to have thoughts. And you've heard it over the past couple of months. But until we get like official like reasoning as to why such a difference, then that's all I'm going to keep asking until I get a official answer. I have thoughts, obviously, like, hey, this kind of changes the dynamic between James and Snape and Lily and Snape. It changes that dynamic now. It definitely changes the Marauders side of it, especially with the bullying. Speaking of bullying, this changes the dynamic between Snape and Harry now, with Snape bullying Harry. So all of those things are wrapped into that casting just based off his looks. And so, again, just the why, and I hope we get a good answer narratively that explains. Because the actor is the actor. The actor, if you guys don't know, I forgot the name of the award, but it's the Broadway equivalent type of award that we have over here. What is the The Emmys, the Oscars. What's the Broadway award? But anyway, in the UK, they have a similar Broadway show award. Tonys, yes, the Tonys. So the Tonys equivalent in the UK, not only was John Lithgow nominated for it, Broadway in the UK, or stage, theater, but Papa Siadu and one other actor. 5 out of the 5, 2 of them are in this show. So you got some talent galore. And if you guys have seen any of those clips, not just with John Lithgow, but with Papa Siadu, bro, acting-wise, he's going to nail it. But narratively, the thing with his casting, it brings about some changes narratively that could be kind of hard to approach. So again, just the why. So nothing against the actor, because the actor is amazing. You just need a response officially, narratively, about the reasons for the casting. Narratively. Not why this person. I need narrative reasons why him, Papa, is going to bring something that we hadn't seen outside the color of his skin. So if we get official answers to that, the closer we get to the release of the season, of the first season, I'll be good. But until then, I'll just keep asking why, and I'll form my opinions based off of that. And the BAFTAs, yeah, the theatrical equivalent is the Olivier Awards. Thank you, Cindy. I talked about this in the live stream a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, I can even show you. But yeah, anyway, I'm not going to stay on that topic. But yeah, acting-wise, talent like crazy. Like crazy. UK BAFTAs. So it is the BAFTAs. Okay. For Lawrence Oliver. Yes. Will it be released in 2027 or will it take more years? They said 2027 recently. I've heard late 2026, early 2027. So we don't have like an exact window outside of late 2026, early 2027. So if I Google it, When will season one of the Harry Potter series come out? Google says is expected to debut in 2026, with filming set to begin summer 2027. And they're quoting the rolling library, friends of the channel. The series may not be released until 2027. Yeah, Variety, but this is the most recent information. The series is planned to film multiple seasons back to back. Yep, I talked about that. Series expected to be 2026. We've not been shy about excitement around Harry Potter, as Zaslav told Wall Street analyst on the company's fourth quarter earnings call, and that was 2 months ago. And then deadline here, it says, yeah, on the air. 2026 or 2027. I was in London a few weeks ago with Casey Channing. This is Zaslav, chairperson of Warner Brothers Television, and we spent some real time with JK and her team. He enthused. Both sides just thrilled to be reigniting the franchise. Our conversations were great. Given the results of the earnings call, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So nothing definite yet. They said he foresees the series arriving in late 2026 or early 2027. So that's the official confirmation in regards to window coming from WB execs Zaslav and others. And this was reported by Deadline, which is a reputable source, not your mom and pop source. Back in March, I believe. What's the date? March 25th. So, yeah. So, hopefully they hit the late 2026. Hopefully they hit it. So, probably when Legacy 2 comes out or a year after. Joshua. I think Legacy is not going to hit till 2027 at the earliest, if I'm being honest. Because that only puts it 4 years later after its initial release. So, I don't think we're getting Legacy until later. They better hurry or the kids will grow up too fast to look 11 and 12. Rita, so that's why they're filming back-to-back. That's why they're filming Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets, or the 2 seasons back-to-back. Because they realize that. So they start filming now this summer. So sometime between mid-June to mid-September is when they're going to start filming. And then however long it takes for them to do season 1, maybe to get a break in between before going right into season 2. But they're going to be filming back-to-back. I think like Lord of the Rings did that. Peter Jackson, the original trilogy, did that. The Matrix did that. The Wachowski sisters now, I think they are, with Matrix Reloaded and Matrix Revolutions. So movies-wise, it's been done before. TV series, I don't know if they've done that. I know like with The Last of Us, they weren't filming back-to-back. So we'll see. I can't play only enough. I can't play only enough Fortnite in other games. I can play only enough Fortnite. Yeah. I know. I need something, man, to sustain my Harry Potter thirst, man. And that's the thing. We're not going to get a game. I don't think. There's nothing reported. There's nothing leaked about any Harry Potter games coming out before 2027. Like, nothing. They even said the sequel for Hogwarts Legacy was further down the road. And this online multiplayer RPG game that they're still hiring for is definitely coming out after the sequel. So, 2027 is going to be a big year, I think, for Harry Potter. Just with Hogwarts Legacy 2 and the TV show. And who knows, they might give us more baking shows in between. So, we'll see. McGonagall getting spit in the face and Harry going off. I'm here for that. I just want to see that. That was great. That's what I was talking about that earlier, Jay. There's so much stuff they talked about and they that happened in the books that was not even touched on in the movies, and what this medium allows them to do. As I said earlier, you can have episodes where they just focus on that horrible Harry and Cho date. Like, I imagine that date to be the Scott as cringe as the Scott for Tots episode from The Office. Like, I wanted to be that cringe because it was horrible. It was a horrible date. It was so I want to feel like, oh, Harry, get out of there, Harry. You're messing this up. Like, I want to feel all those things that we only read about. We didn't see, you know. I want a whole episode of just Quidditch, seeing Ginny go off and seeing Harry for the first time learning it. Like, they can have episode 5 be the Quidditch scene of the first season, where they're getting ready, they're going to get Slytherin, everybody's cheering. What's his name? Weasley is teaching. Not Weasley. The dude who loves Quidditch so much. It's too early. I'm bad with names right now. But who is teaching Harry about Quidditch and stuff, and seeing Harry catch the snitch with his mouth and stuff. They can do a whole episode. They don't have to just do it 10 minutes in the movie. They could do an hour-long episode. Oliver Wood, thank you, Oliver Wood, teaching Harry. Yeah, like, I want to see all of that. All of that. Scott Spatats, Chica, and Rita knows that was as horrible to watch as anything. I want that for the Cho Chang Harry Potter date in Hogsmeade. I want that. My face watching Scott. And Wood coming back in the Deathly Hallows. Yes, and again, Peeves. I hope they bring back Jason Anthony, though. Because Peeves is obviously going to be CGI. But I hope they bring back Jason Anthony to be the voice. Because he's Peeves. He's Peeves. He is Peeves. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, we got Peeves in the other games. Jason Anthony is Peeves. And I hope they bring him back for that. Peeves, yes. We're going to see Peeves. I can't wait for the classroom stuff. I can't wait for them to be sleeping in Professor Ben's class. I can't wait to see just the common room hangs and conversations that they have, man. That was some of the favorite parts that I enjoy most about the movies that I just wish there was more of, man. They can't cut Ginny this time. Exactly. I was just talking about that. I went on a rant earlier, just me. I said, they better not ruin my girl. Ginny. Ginny is the bane of everybody's existence in regards to the girls, because everybody wants to be Ginny and all the guys want to go out with Ginny. Ginny is that, bro, Ginny, man. Killing it on the Quidditch pitch. Attractive, smart, sassy, and she knows it. It's not just no, I'm shy of her. No, Ginny knows it. Oh my gosh, bro. That confidence, bro, that better be all there. They had to make Ginny cool, yeah. Yeah, hashtag make Ginny great again. Since you want Jason Anthony as Peeves, I want him to be the voice of the Sorting Hat. Yes. Jason, we need to make a petition. We need to get a petition going. Jason Anthony, Sorting Hat, and as Peeves. Yes. I mean, they already said they want Hogwarts Legacy to connect with the TV show. Hey, why not do it with casting as well, bro? I can't wait for the Gryffindor common room. Oh my gosh, yeah. And what changes are they going to make? I can't wait. Thanks for the subscription, Jazz. Will Fantastic Beat movie series continue or not? Eddie Redmayne, not too long ago, came and said that they haven't really talked to him or said anything about it. Like, nothing's moving. Outside of, like, the Fantastic Beasts, like, Paris setting at the Epic Universe, outside of that, like... So I was like, just give us an animated. Just give us animated or something, you know? I need to see the epic fight between Dumbledore and Grindelwald. Like, I need to see that epic fight. A fight that was, like, by record, was the most amazing fight ever witnessed between two wizards. I need to see that. I would prefer to see it in live action. I'll take animation. But yeah, we want to see all the colors. And I know Ravenclaws. I hope you guys get the bronze and blue and eagle that it was so well represented in Hogwarts Legacy. I hope you guys get that. There's just so much stuff. We need to make like a top 10 list of things I want to see in the series that wasn't shown in the movies. Like a top 10. No, you might need a top 20. There's so much stuff they left out. There's so much stuff. Yeah, we need to do a top 10. I might even ask you guys. I might just pull from y'all's suggestions in Discord, bro. And they better go to Albania.
Sean
Right, Jay? They better go to
channel.
Albania. Exactly. Forget the Raven. Give us our eagle. Even just write more screenplays for us, please. Yeah. It has to be top 20. Yeah, 10 is too small. It has to be top 20. Thank you, XpectoGO. Need some need some love for the claws after Legacy doing it. Yeah, doing it right. Yep. Eagles unite. Not Philadelphia Eagles. Ravenclaw Eagles. Honestly, I think it's best if we don't get that fight the way it's that way it's as epic. Oh, as a person can imagine it. True. If you see it, it kind of puts limitations on it. Interesting. I don't know. Like 20 years ago or so, that fight between Dumbledore and Voldemort was pretty epic. Short was pretty epic. And the stuff they can do now, I don't know. They can do a lot. And animation adds to that restrict the what is the word? Lack of restrictions. Live action, there's a lot of restrictions you'll probably have, but animation you kind of have less of restrictions when it comes to the epicness or the bombast, or just overall size and sheer awesomeness. So I'm thinking of adjectives they could portray on screen with the battle between Dumbledore and Grindelwald. So I just want to see it. I have a good imagination. I can imagine it, but like I would love to see it. How you got like everything happens there. The Elder Wand, everything. That's what I meant, Jay's Ravenclaw Eagles. Yeah, I'm just saying. Just. I just want to make that clear because I'm a Cowboys fan, so I can't say go Eagles. They should do animation like Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, talk to Sony, bro. But that being said, man, thank you guys so much for hanging out and joining me on this excitement, bro. Like, it's exciting. It's real. It's every piece I get from this show, it just makes it more and more real, you know. And from the announcement back in 2022 to now, the casting announcements for not only some of the professors, but now the Golden Trio, like, it's just becoming more and more real, and I'm excited. I'm excited to share this not only with my kids and my family, because this is going to be all of ours first time watching it, you know. So like we get to have that first time watching the TV show. If the TV show is like good, if the TV show is like great or epic, right? It can go down as one of those TV shows along a list of great television that comes from HBO, and years down the road, my kids can say I was there when the TV show came out, and it was you just had to be there. Like I tell my kids, when the books came out, when the movies came out, like you just had to be there because it was just an amazing feeling to be a part of that just energy, that positive energy for the movies and the books. And now we get to have that we just had with Hogwarts Legacy in 2023. Now we get to have that now with this TV show and this sequel to Hogwarts Legacy, I think, coming right behind it. And so to be able to share that now, with the only difference being me as a content creator and reaching a wider audience than I did outside the bookstore that I would wait in line for, like, it's different now because of social media. And so I just feel like the fandom is bigger and more connected now than ever before, and to be able to share that with all of you guys is pretty special for me. So I'm excited. I'm hyped. Again, I'm supposed to be packing for my trip this weekend for my brother's wedding, but I had to get this excitement out my chest with you guys before I left, because not saying anything to you guys and sitting on this for a week would have killed me. So I appreciate you guys coming through. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to us over on YouTube and follow us over on Twitch if you enjoy that platform. Social links, I think just hit !socials. We're everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and even Discord, where you guys can share your theories, pictures, and all of those things. Thank you for all those who just joined us, subscribe, follow, and of course to the Patronus Squad, who make streams and videos like this possible with their support. We really couldn't do it without them. Thank you. Have a safe trip. Yeah, I will. I'll be filming, so my Patronus Squad will get some behind the scenes footage. But I have been James over at XpectoGO, bringing you guys the latest and greatest in Harry Potter content. We'll see you, I guess, in the next video. Until you guys have a great Tuesday. Until next time.
Brian Little.